Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Monday, March 17th, 2025 by Gaia Blooming. I'm Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I align my flow with my call to destiny. And we survived last week. Whew. Last week was pretty intense. And I always do say that the time between eclipses, because we kind of get double the energy. Like the energy from the first eclipse, we're like integrating it. I always feel like eclipses kind of like leave us with downloads that we kind of come around to, in time, so that it doesn't bombard us all at once with the energy. So we're integrating some of that energy, some of those lessons, plus Venus retrograde, plus Mercury retrograde. And then we're building to the next eclipse. And the next eclipse will be in Aries. And this week, the sun moves into Aries. So we're winding up sun in Pisces over the next 2 days. But today, Monday, and also Wednesday, have some of those God wink energies that I said. Universal wink energies. Like these little bits of magic that we have through this year, strewn about through chaos. So today's little wink moment, check in with destiny, is we have the sun and the north node aligning in the sun or in the sign of Pisces at 27 degrees. And this is a good time or good day to check in. Even checking in with that mantra, like laying that as an intention for your day, your week, your month, your year, your life ahead, to align your flow of energy with your call to destiny. When I was looking at this and thinking about these crazy times that we're living in, what popped into my mind was Joan of Arc, who in essence said, "I'm not afraid. I was born for this time." And any one of us who are here right now, we were born for this time, as intense as it may feel. And sometimes remembering that and remembering like you are on purpose via the universe so that you can show up in purpose, on purpose as well, right? So 27 degrees, that's 9 energy. So there's some completion, but it's also call to action astrologically. And so just again, to align your flow of life, your soul flow energy with your call to destiny can be really powerful in this. It's a good day to check in as well if your decisions that you're making, if they feel aligned with your goals. Because I think it can really be very easy to fall into patterns of habits that don't necessarily aim us towards our goals. So today's a really good day to check in with that. It's also a really good day to check in and visualize and connect in with the daydream and with the things that maybe have not come about, but you still would like to see in your life and in the world. Now, that being said, we've got some watery energy coming in. We have the moon moving into Scorpio. Moon into Scorpio, 12:30 a.m. Anytime Scorpio comes in, we become aware of where we need boundaries. We can become very aware of fear and survival energy. And again, in times like these, survival energy can be very intense. So be aware of that. And the first connection that the moon in Scorpio is making is a square with Pluto. And that's the morning for most of us, 7:11 a.m. Pacific time. So, you may have some issues around power struggles in that, even if the power struggle is just between you and your emotions. I find that sometimes I'm like, this is not the time, place for this feeling. Later we can dig into this. But right now I need to be focused on something else, right? So we might have a little push-pull, a little survival stuff, some frustrations maybe coming up. Anytime we have Pluto engaging, there can be power struggle. But Pluto reminds us we can choose the vibe that we decide to jump on. Scorpio is also magic. It's deeply magical, beyond the fearful energy of Scorpio, and it's alchemical in the magic that it can bring forth within us. And connecting in with Pisces energy, there's definitely a layer of mystic, strong intuition, psychic connection, which can always bring about synchronicity and a lot of wonderful spirit-led energies that can show us, like, it's okay, we're not alone. We're not alone in and through these energies. It then gets pretty quiet for the rest of the day, besides that Sun Neptune, Sun North Node conjunction. Sun and Neptune will be happening Wednesday. And just a heads up for Wednesday, this is the last Sun and Neptune conjunction in the sign of Pisces in this lifetime. Neptune has been in Pisces since 2012, 2013, and this is our last conjunction in Pisces. And there's a certain magic. When I worked for Soul Garden, Master Wenfeather, who is a Pisces, he used to say that this is Make-A-Wish energy. So again, we have some magic in this week coming in for us. But it's about how we use it, right? And just even the awareness and intention to see the magic showing up for us. So let's look at these cards we have. Well, this feels like, you know, Moon in Scorpio squaring Pluto in Aquarius. We may have too much on our plate for a Monday morning and just be feeling a little overwhelmed. But the universe is like, get creative with it. Have patience and remember your magic. Remember your creative energy in and through this. But I really feel like these cards are for the whole day overall. The creativity card and the creator. God, goddess energy, or actually Buddha, goddess energy. This is king. This is king energy, and this is the empress together. But it's a balance in the yin and yang that can bring about beautiful divine creativity, which again connects in with this watery energy. The key is to have patience, not expect perfection or to have it done all at once. We're still working through these Virgo layers. As the sun is activated by the North Node, or the North Node is activated by the Sun, the South Node is still pulling against it. So we may have some of that perfection stuff come up, which can also be like this. And that can be the mind, where you need to take your monkey out for a little walk to let it get creative and see nature is so imperfect and so beautiful and perfect in its perfection. We also have the awareness card showing up. So keeping our eyes open for the magic and again, for the perfection that we can see around as Joe walks by with a cat on his shoulders. Anytime he's in the house, Wolf's like, this is where I live, on his shoulders. It's kind of cute. Cards from the Color Oracle, which we're going to be finishing up this week as we have the sun finishing up in Pisces, and I'm going to miss them because I've really enjoyed them. Protection. So this definitely feels like Moon in Scorpio and Pluto energies. And there might be places where you need to fortify your boundaries, where you need to put them up, whether it's, you know, from the all that is out and around us or just in your life. So be aware of that energy where you might need to, like I said, fortify your boundaries. That being said, hold space for the peace energy and be aware, even if you find yourself needing to fortify your boundaries, what is this reflecting for you? It's funny because these cards are kind of similar, right? So what is the reflection, even if you're needing to boundary it? Because there might be a deeper layer of your own shadow that you need to look at. And there's nothing bad about that. It's just getting to know yourself deeper and understanding all the parts of yourself. So that's it for today. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. And the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power. And, I was going to go back into the old habits. See? The old habits, they just come out like that. And may your guiding light be strong. And know that you can trust your process. Namaste.